Can I Kick It Podcast, surprise episode number 18. Take one.
A surprise episode. How do you mean surprise episode? Like maybe like yeah, but like we come with a jiggy name for it. Like,
hey, I don't like the name. I don't like the word jiggy.
What do you mean?
Yo.
I grew up in the era of the lock.
That's the first thing I think when you say jiggy.
You think you.
If you think I'm jiggy and you really dig me, come on, shorty, let me know.
Let me know, dog.
We can get together. We can do whatever. I'm not really feeling that song either. The Lox isn't even feeling that song.
Will Smith ruined Jiggy, but not for me.
Yeah, don't hate because.
No, it was the Lox.
Don't hate. Little known fact: I won a karaoke contest on Much Music. The song that I sang.
I hate that. I hate that you did a karaoke
Getting jiggy
contest.
with it.
And you did get jiggy with it.
Yeah. On your marks, ready, set, let's go. Dance floor pro. I know, you know. I feel psycho.
I just want to know if you
when my new joint hit, just can't sit. Gotta get jiggy with it. Who that sitting, honey, come ride. DKNY, all up in your.
You did the Will Smith version?
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
You got a Prada bag with a lot of stuff in it. Give it to your friends, just spin. Everybody looking at me, glance, kid. Wish your name was Insta Jig. Get with the handsome kid. Anyway.
You're not done?
Let's wheel it back. Let's wheel it back.
Mask off. Mask off. Anyways, these lights are bright. I had a wild Saturday night at home by myself.
Back at you.
Please.
Cheers.
Wish I had pickle juice. August.
My man.
What is this?
Episode 18.
Still to be named.
Yes. Thank you.
Because we're 6 feet apart.
I mean.
We're 6 feet apart.
I mean, not really. I'm going to say you're in my personal bubble.
That's fair. We also live in each other's personal bubbles. And we get tested weekly.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
He pays for it. August. I came to an epitome the other night. Wow.
An epitome?
An epitome. Wow.
You had an epiphany.
Epiphany. Yeah. Oh, that's staying in. Fuck.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck. I've been drinking.
Yeah. We all been drinking. Oh, word.
That's 6 feet away from me.
I'm going to let that go.
Kyrie Irving is the most versatile scorer in the league. I think he's the best scorer in the league. That's the. What do you mean? We just started right now, Chef.
I was about to say we hate on him just a little too much, but
He's a weirdo. He's a straight.
Chef Sherwood nailed it.
He's one of the best players in the league, Chef. Who do you want to talk about? Who do you want to talk about, Chef? Who's your favorite player?
He's in the league right now.
Right, but
Right now, I'd say a little kid out of Montreal from Toronto. I think they work with
Little kid out of Montreal from Toronto.
plays for Toronto.
you
Oh.
mean Chris Boucher?
Chris Boucher. Yeah.
He needs more coaching and more guidance, but he's going to be bad.
He's
I
bad.
agree.
He's
agree.
bad
He
now.
is bad. He's bad right now. That guy's got a lot more in the package than we let on.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have as much as Kyrie Irving, sir.
Thing I love about Boucher is
Yeah,
every time Boucher fires away from three, when he used to fire away from three, I used to be like, "What's this guy doing? Don't." And
It's
then
cash.
and then cringe, and then it would go in. And now when he lets it go, I feel like that shit's going right down the well.
Do you think that, like, I mean, okay, so Chris Boucher's out here, he's scoring and so forth, and do you think that how long do you think we keep him for? That's the beginning of the Bruno project.
Talk about it.
That is the beginning of the Bruno project.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
okay.
you. Except Bruno Caboclo
Yes.
is no Chris Boucher.
He is not at all.
He earned that. Like, we had him, we were paying him peanuts. I say we as in the MLSC organization. We were paying him peanuts, and he got paid this year. And the funny thing is, we're still underpaying. Gave him 13 mil for 2 years, $6.5 million, which is probably more money than he's ever seen, right? Which he's happy with.
Yeah.
But for the production that we're getting off of $6.5 million a year, he's getting paid like an aging vet, and he's a young big that's not even in his prime yet.
He's not that young, and he might be in his prime. Chris Boucher is about 27 years old. And for a big, those are prime years.
When this contract is up, he'll be in his prime.
You think so?
Yeah, I think 28,
Based
29.
on development?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think right now he's putting in work for the Raptors. I think if the way they're grooming him, he's a starter in the league.
Yeah.
And if the Raptors aren't willing to pay him, somebody else will when it's all said and done.
You think he's a starter in this league?
Oh, he's a starter in this league. He's shown us that over and over again. He's not a starter on the Raptors, just because of the way the personnel is, right?
And
To
the
start on the
coaching?
Raptors, we need him to play the 3 or the 4 position.
As well as the center position, or just alone?
He can't really play he can play a small ball 5, but you've seen him. He's wiry, right?
Yeah.
That energy that he's giving you off the bench, I would want to slot him as a 4. But the problem with the Raptors is they don't have the personnel where they can slot him as a 4. When he comes in the game, he's got to play the 5.
You know what I want from Chris Boucher?
Yeah.
If Chris Boucher is going to be in this league and effective and he's going to get paid, I need him to take that shot from the foul line elbow. Either right elbow at the foul line or left elbow at the foul line on that pick and roll with Kyle Lowry or Fred VanVleet. Because I know you can shoot it from the 3. But when the defense, the thing about the defense is that, and the way that the Raptors play, that pick and roll was a big play for the Raptors last year. So I just need him to hit that shot. Right? I think he's a great player. I think he's more versatile than Serge Ibaka was, albeit smaller. But I just need you to hit that shot because I think that will open up his game. I'm not asking you to work on everything else. The 3 points falling, I just need you to know how to pull up. You pull up, you're goddamn near Kevin Durant on the offensive end. A poor man's Kevin Durant. Sorry. I won't say
Yeah,
blasphemy.
because Kevin Durant is...
Yes, I know.
That's next level.
I was going to talk about Kyrie, but I'm not even going to do it. Like, okay, Chris Boucher.
Yo, shout out Chef Sherwood because this episode was supposed to be to spotlight Kyrie Irving. But we've done a Chris Boucher spotlight because Chef Sherwood has noticed that we were, although we weren't going to hate on Kyrie, the plan wasn't to hate on Kyrie this time. The plan was to give him a few flowers. Right?
He didn't want that, though. He didn't want that at all. He was upset that we were even talking about him. Apparently, we talk about him every day.
Yeah.
I got to watch episodes so I know. I got to get those receipts.
True, but at the end of the day, I still think Brooklyn goes as far as James Harden takes him.
Interesting. Maybe we talk about that next week.
I think if James Harden hadn't been traded for, that team is definitely not making the finals.
Kyrie's the hole there. Kyrie's the hole because James Harden can pass to anybody else, and that's an immediate basket. I can pass that to KD on the dip in, or on the duck and dive, or out to the 3-point, and he's taking that shot. I can pass to Jeff Green on the duck and dive, and he's taking that shot. I can pass to DeAndre Jordan, and that's a lob. However, if I pass it to Kyrie, he might put it on the floor 16 times, and I don't know if he's actually going to take a shot or he's going to pass it off after, but I'm not getting my assist.
You remember that clip of what's his name? Klay Thompson. It's like he's been out of the league so long. Remember that clip of Klay Thompson scoring 60 points on, I think it was like 3 dribbles?
Kevin Durant also did that.
I believe it. If you tell me Kyrie did that, I wouldn't believe you for a second.
Kevin Durant scored 60 on 11 seconds total, I think. 11 seconds total dribbling the ball. Or maybe on 11 dribbles.
He's built
When Westbrook was out.
He's built to do something like that.
Yeah? Can shoot over the defense long.
Yeah, shoot over the defense. He
take 2 steps to the basket.
Well, it's not even fair. It doesn't matter who's covering him. He can get his shot off.
Yeah.
Right? He shoots like a Steph or a Clay but he just happens to be 7 feet tall with an over 7 foot wingspan.
All right. That's that.
And with that
That's
said,
that.
what's that shit Dave Chappelle said? Wrap it up, B.
I'd like to thank you for joining us on the Can I Kick It podcast. My homie August.
That's me.
Me.
3 a.m.
We'll see you next week. Peace. Deuces. Once. Much love. Thank you.
Salute.